Hi Tekka. I'm just going to make you a video because it's probably hard to explain, right? So essentially, I don't know if you can do this because it's a ton of work. Yeah, I don't know if you can do it, but we'll try to do it. So I made up this case, and it has, I'll give you this template. It has all this AR in it, right? So there's a ton. I don't know if you can make all 748 of these. So essentially the students, they have this population, they're going to select entries. And so last semester they selected all these entries. And so you can see I have 9, 10, 16, 20, 22, 27, all of these, I have these. And I made these up by myself. I think there's like 50 or 70, I think there's 50 of them that I made myself. But I'm just trying to give something hands-on to the students. So in class we're going to be selecting the purchase orders, and so we don't actually have to have all of the purchase orders made up, but it would be nice to just have them all on hand and I could just pull them whenever I needed them and not have to worry about creating them every semester. So this is the detail. I'm trying to make a purchase order that matches the detail, right? So from this detail, as if this was an ordinary company, I'd want to see the support for this amount in a purchase order, for the bill of lading, the shipping document, and then the sales invoice. So those are the main ones we would look at. And so I've made this one. Maybe I can save this, save the template. Yep, I want to save the template because I've already done one. And so I'll make a new one. Now I'm going to save it. So I've saved that, and now I'm going to save it as a new one. So this will be purchase order 2. I've already done one in the template, so purchase order 2. So you're going to get this information, right? This is the focus, purchase order number 2. This is my detail line, right? You get this. So to make a purchase order for this detail line, I would just copy, just number 2. I'm going to copy the company, customer name, the address, all these things. So you want to copy them and you want to put them in here, right? We copied it in a row, but we want to paste it in a column, right? So we want to paste it right here. So to paste it in a column, you want to go to this transpose, right? So it pastes not in a row, but in a column, right? So I pulled the second Power Corp. It's a Sunrise Valley, North Hollywood, California, 91608, etc. Right? So I pasted it that way. I also want to pull this date, the purchase order, and the customer number, these 3 amounts over here, and I'm going to paste them text to columns, transpose those, right? So when I look at it's 213, it's purchase order number 2, and then it's 516372, right? Definitely leave this alone. So the blue ones you should manipulate over here. You should manipulate this quantity. Maybe I can highlight it in blue. Manipulate the quantity, and then the shipping you should manipulate as well. And so I'll provide you this. This is our plug figure. I did them all in 3, so there's 3 different columns, but you probably don't need these other columns if you're just going to do them one at a time, right? So now we need to figure out how many. If it's going to be, what was the total dollar amount? We're trying to get to $1,610.87, but we have to consider tax, right? So to try to calculate how many products you're going to sell. So this make-believe company, it's a real company, but we're just using make-believe things. It's an educational company. So we're going to say they have a textbook and software, and then they have a clicker and hardware. So these are the only 2 products they have. Shipping fee is $50, and then late fee is $50, and shipping fee should be small orders should normally be lower than $40 shipping. Larger orders can be maybe around $100 to $200 shipping. Just as a rule of thumb, I don't know. That's just my rule of thumb. Right, so how are we going to get a purchase order to be $1610.87? So we could just copy, just so we don't mess that up, just copy that and put it into this plug figure. right? And so then it should be calculating it for you. Remember the shipping, let's see, the shipping amount we are concerned about, but the shipping is pretty low, so it should be around $40. So let's say the clicker would be 8. Yeah, so around $40 or $50, that's fine. Right, so you're gonna sell, this is the price right here. Price right here. This is the quantity of textbooks. So textbooks. They would sell 5 textbooks and then 8 clickers, and then you would write in $52.67, and that would be a reasonable amount. So we want to keep this around 40, like $30 to $60. That's fine. Around 40, but you can do 40 to 60, 30 to 60. So disregard what I said before. What did I say before? Let's do 30 to 60. Sorry. $30 to $60. Can be lower, can be higher, but let's just keep it around that amount. And so then I would go back to my invoice, and I have, what was it, 5 textbooks, 8 clickers, and then it would be $52.67. So I'll go back to my purchase order. I just forgot the number. What was it? 5, 8, $52.67.
Yeah.
5, 8.
Mommy.
Hold on. Okay, thank you. So the final amount was $1610.87, and then I can see $1610.87. So that did work out, and this would be your purchase order, right? So just try to change the purchase order, the bill of lading. It should all flow through. And then you would need to change this to be purchase order 2, bill of lading 2, because we're making number 2, and sales invoice number 2. But it should flow through all these. This $52.67, when you input it in here, it should drag it over there. So it's already, I've tried to automate a lot of this. Purchase order number 2, there was 5 and there was 8 of those, 5 and 8, and this was the price. And then $52.67 should already be in there. This should be the same amount. And then this is 3 months later. I put that in as 3 months later. 5167-372, 516372, same date, and then the correct address, right? So hopefully you understand what we're trying to do here. So I would save this as purchase order 2, and then I would save as purchase order 3, go on to number 3, and then continue on again. Change this one, calculate these amounts, change the shipping amount, and then after I did that, I would change the purchase order to be purchase order number 333, and continue on. And there's quite a few of them. So I just want to see how far you can get, and then I can help you do this as we get into the semester. Yep, let me know if you have questions. Again, we're just trying to create purchase orders, bill of lading, sales invoices from this AR detail. And I've already done some of them, so I'll show you the list of what I've already done. Thanks.